Why, who is that?
Well, hallo. Det er jo julenissen. Hallo.
Oh. Who is this? Santa? You come to visit?
Ja, julenissen. It's a Norwegian Santa. Hallo.
Hello. You came all the way from Norway.
No, I came from the North Pole. It's just north of Good Hope, Greenland, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where my home is. Okay. And when I come in a home or when I see a child, if I use my soft rain hair broom and must go over their head, that means they have been good.
Mm-hmm.
And if I come to a child and I use ris, that means they've been naughty.
Oh, no. And you're able to tell who's been naughty and who's been good.
Yeah, it shows. Yeah, you can tell. It's in their eyes, and it's in the history of that year. And so it all depends what kind of a year there's been, whether they get this or whether they get that. Yeah, but in Norway, of course I go all over. I don't just go to Norway, but I go to Norway on julaften. In Norwegian, that's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Julaften.
Julaften?
Yeah. And in Norway we say not Merry Christmas, but we say God jul.
God jul.
God jul. That's Merry Christmas. And in Norway, just like I did now, I come through the front door because I'm too big to fit down the chimney. So I'm glad there is a front door that is big enough that I can walk through. Yeah. And on Christmas Eve is when in Norway they open all the presents. They don't wait until Christmas Day. They don't wait till the next day. They open all the presents on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Christmas Eve. They do that in Mexico too.
And most people in Norway, they will start eating around 3 o'clock, and they don't finish eating until about 7 at night. So there's several kind of period of different types of food and desserts, you know. It lasts that long. We don't eat and run. In Norway, they take time to eat, and I enjoy that. And one thing I know when I come in the country in Norway, they always leave a big dish of mush for me.
Mush, like cereal?
No, rice mush.
Oh.
And they put it out by the barn, and when I come and I find a big bowl of mush, I sit on the barn entrance and I sing a song. På låven sitter nissen med sin julegrøt, så god og søt, så god og søt. Han nikker og han smiler og han er så glad, for julegrøten vil han gjerne ha. Og rundt omkring går alle de små rotter. De skatter. De skatter. De vil også gjerne ha litt julegrøtter. Og de danser rundt omkring. And the rats dance around the Santa Claus and goes, because they will also like to have some of his mush. And of course, he always leaves a little for them. So when the farmer comes in the morning to check, and he can see that Santa has been there because there is no mush at all left. Yeah. Anyway, in Norway there's different things that they eat depending on what part of the country they live in. If they live way up north, they usually eat lutefisk, and that is a kind of a cod that's been dried out in the weather, and then it's almost like Jello. It's kind of shaky, you know. And very few people like it, but I love it. If you add extra mustard on there, it has to have lots of mustard on there, because without the mustard, it just doesn't have any taste. But because it's very much a mustard taste. But and then kind of when you come down and you come to Bergen, there they eat ham, one great big ham. And then of course up in the countryside, they'll have a lamb that's been salted down. So they kind of eat on a salted lamb that they slice very thin. It's very delicious, yeah. And then in southern Norway, in Kristiansand, the tradition is mostly to eat codfish, yeah. Codfish and potatoes and cauliflowers and carrots, yeah. But anyway, let's cut it.